Hey guys, it is the 18th of December 2021. It is actually 1 week right after our last fall review show for 2021, and we are hopping right into the winter 2022 preview show for the anime season. So we're just trying to wrap all this up before everybody heads into break for the winter holidays again. And next week we'll be out of town for Christmas, and then the week after will be New Year's as well. So we will not be having the podcast on those weekends. And then the week after, we will be again having our infamous end of the year awards show on January the 8th. So you guys will not be able to hear Toast's lovely recorder and dog barking or, are complaining about the latest Crunchyroll original series until then. But, you will have to make do with this again preview show. So again, I always say, winter season is almost always the most interesting season for me. It tends to have a lot of the more creative shows, although recently, due to COVID setting everything back and all the big companies piling in on the winter season, it's become a little bit more of a mishmash in terms of big names and random sequels coming in and so on. But again, the winter 22 season is usually the most creative and the most diverse. There are smaller studios coming in and doing stuff. And usually what happened, and this season is no different. If you kind of look at the lineup, there are slightly less shows overall this season, around 40-ish, 40 exact shows that are really lined up to be airing these next couple weeks in January. And out of those,
It's not.
approximately, yeah.
My bad. No, I think someone just popped up on the stream. Accidentally full screen.
Okay.
No.
And approximately 29 plus or minus of those are sort of non-sequel, non-children's show series. So that's a full, approximately, I want to say 75%, three quarters of the series are original series that we can all enjoy and watch. Usually that number is around 66%, two-thirds. So again, you can kind of see the difference going in here into the season. But enough of that about that. Let me quickly
What do you have against
introduce.
children's shows?
Well, I don't have anything against
He
children's
wants to
shows,
keep them
but
all to himself.
yeah, sure. I love watching Precure. But anyways, here are my compatriots: Near,
Hi.
Toast,
What?
and Dark.
Hello.
And again, I
Why
am
do you
your
have to put
host.
Dark last?
Because I called him out for his love of
He,
Precure.
yeah,
Now he's
of children's
intimidated.
shows. Yeah.
Is this some sort of political commentary?
Yeah.
Because he doesn't play DNF Duel? You
Yeah.
racist.
Yeah, I
Anyways,
don't play Templar in the NF duel.
yeah. But yeah, so we are going to head straight into this. We are going to cover the series, really quickly cover each of the series and what we think about it. And then at the very end, just give a retrospective on last season as well as our general impressions of what might be coming up, the general valuation of this upcoming season. So, for those of you who don't know what we usually do, how we usually run these shows, we each go round in turn. Everybody kind of describes how they feel about the show in a very quick couple of sentences. Thumbs up, thumbs down, move on. It's pretty much like a lightning round, almost a pseudo lightning round. So we'll just be going through it. I'll give a brief description each time, or as brief as possible. We might be stopping a little bit, having some tangents depending on the series, but it is what it is, right? So moving on real quick. First on the list, we have Sorairo Utility. This is what. So, oh, by the way, a lot of these, there's still a decent amount of, how do I say this? Cascading. Is cascading the right word? Because of, again, how COVID is happening and so on. There's a lot of series that are being kind of slowly introduced over the spectrum of, I want to say, a few weeks, like 2-3 weeks. Usually in a regular season, it's a lot more compact. A non-COVID environment, it's a lot more compact. A lot of this, pretty much all of the series are jam-packed out within the first 2 weeks. But there's a lot more cascading going on, so do watch out for that. So whatever we're talking about might not necessarily be coming out immediately, like on the 8th or on the 12th or so on. Anyways, Sorairo Utility, this is a series by Yostar Pictures. This is a golfing series, I believe, right? So
Yep.
golfing series, a bunch of girls, 3 girls in a club, go golfing. I don't know what else to say about this, right? It's yeah, it's 3 girls doing golfing series.
Fun.
Yeah,
Entertaining. Riveting, really.
I'm pretty much the only one who golfs or like has experience with golfing in this
Dark,
group, right?
Dark, do you golf?
I go drinking next to a golf course.
Good enough.
That's my
So-
exposure, and mini golf too. You know.
That counts.
By the way, this is the first time where for a lot of these, or for at least 2 of these girls, so the 2 of the voice actresses, Ayase Goto as well as Yurina Amami, are very much newcomers to the voice acting scene in terms of like main roles and so on. Takagi Miyu Takagi has done stuff such as Anime Gatari, Wake Up Girls, and a couple of other stuff. Hackadol, Hackadol, okay, Hackadol. But again, this is another one of her main roles here. So again, just a couple girls doing golfing. For me, I mean it's golfing. I don't mind golfing. I don't obviously
What's
really
your
do
favorite
it.
golfing movie?
My favorite. I don't really have a
There's only
favorite.
one answer. There's only one answer.
Yeah,
There's
there's only one
literally
answer.
only one answer.
He hasn't seen it? Oh my god. He doesn't
No.
like golf at all.
Unfortunately, I actually haven't.
It's
so,
Happy
which is...
Gilmore.
Yeah, it's
so-
Happy Gilmore.
This guy
Yeah.
this guy hates the Lord and Savior, Adam Sandler.
Dude,
I thought
Happy
you
Gilmore and
guys.
Billy Madison fucking rock. Okay.
I thought you guys were
Yeah.
gonna mention Caddyshack. What the fuck?
What the heck is that?
Caddyshack. No.
Yeah.
What? No.
A classic movie? Nah, fuck that shit.
No.
Yeah,
There's
classic
only-
movie. Happy
Yeah,
Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore.
Yeah.
Happy Gilmore. I apologize. No, you guys are right. But anyways, I might as well check this out. I again don't mind golf. I don't play it or practice it much myself, but I've never minded looking or watching or whatever, kind of partaking in it. So I'll check this out. Thumbs
Golf's
up.
boring as hell to watch, though.
Golf
It's
is
pretty boring.
golf. A lot of golf. So the issue with golf is that the
As far
overall
as we
thing that
come about golf, I see.
yeah, the overall event takes many hours, which kind of sucks. But then the parts that are very important. So when say number 1 or number 2 are trying to vie for the top score, and they only have a couple of point, like they have like 1 or 2 points of difference between them, and one has to kind of catch up in the holes, or there's uh, sudden death, and kind of they have to keep playing extra holes and so on, or somebody's not a famous person is kind of failing and not able to make the cut and struggling. Those are exciting, but yeah, I would agree that a lot of the events, most of the time spent watching the event can be pretty dreary. But it's pretty much like fishing, I think, to a lot of people, where you're just kind of sitting there. You're not really thinking that hard.
Yeah. Let's face it, golfers don't play golf to golf. They play golf so they can drink. Like,
And eat the golf club
Yeah.
hot dogs. Eat the-
and fucking like harass the fucking staff. Like,
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, it's all
Anyways,
part of
near.
the sport. It's like fighting in hockey.
yeah.
Near thoughts and thumbs up, thumbs down.
Golf sucks, so no.
Dark?
I might check it out. I wish it was mini golf.
Toast.
No.
All right. So that's
Why are
that.
you watching it?
I mean, I already said that I was going to watch it. But next on the list is uh, this is Tabi-Hani. Oh, this one, right. So Tabi-Hani. This is a very small series done by, I believe, Studio HB. Studio HB mainly doing secondary key animations in between stuff for niche series as is. So this is one of their first main, they're the only producers sort of studio project. So I don't even know whether this is a full TV animation or whether it's just going to be a net animation. But either way, this is a short, Tabi-Hani. Let's see
You
this.
can tell this doesn't take place in 2019 to 2021.
So this is just about two girls traveling. One girl voiced by Tomita Miyu, is Yashima Akari, a quiet high schooler who has inherited love of travel from her older sister, who took care of her in place of often absent parents. And then the other girl, Kitayama Nagi, voiced by Maeda Kaori, Akare's cheerful classmate who willingly jumps into any activity and becomes interested in Akare due to her mysterious air. So they travel throughout Japan. But yeah, there's
These
not
look like
much
Pokemon characters.
Yeah, I believe the designer is Mitsuda Hajime, who did Pri-chan, as well as Akiba's Trip, the animation. So I don't know. I'll check this out. It seems pretty peaceful, and I really like peaceful journey series, or you know that one anime about the office lady just going to random izakaya and just eating
Yeah.
stuff. I love those sorts of series.
Kozake?
Yeah, of course
Yes.
I know that. It
Yeah.
features my favorite directors like current cast member.
But yeah, I really love these sorts of series, so I'm gonna be giving it thumbs up here. Near?
Maybe. I'll give it a
Okay,
maybe.
toast. Okay, that's fine. Toast?
No.
Wow, that was a straight rejection. It's a short though, so I thought you were gonna actually end up watching it.
I got nothing from this.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's like, wow, some background shots, and then the main character's concept art. That's it. Nothing.
So, Dark? Thumbs up, thumbs down?
I'll probably check it out, especially if it's a short. I don't see why I wouldn't. God.
Okay. So, next on the list is one of sort of the bigger brands, I would say, of the season. It is Irodorimidori. This is would you say it's a spin-off? So it's like a main so the inside Chunithm is a rhythm arcade game made by Sega. It is quite popular in Japan. So one of the sort of lore aspects inside Chunithm is that there's this band called Irodorimidori, and that band and the lore itself became relatively popular online, especially since the art is done by Hisasi, right? This looks like Hisasi's artwork, right? Hisasi, a very well-known
Who's Hisasi?
HR artist, doujin artist.
How do you know that?
Okay, pervert.
Let me
It's a
Google this real
secret, but
quick
yeah.
and prove it.
I'm pretty sure it's done by Hisasi. Like the eyes look very much like Hisasi's eyes. But anyways, Irodori Midori is one of those. It's a band in the lore of Chunin and it's voiced by various of famous voice actors as well. Became famous, and now that band in the lore, the Chunin rhythm game, is getting an anime. Frontwing describes the anime. Maigara Music College affiliate school, Maigara Senior High, abbreviated as My My.
Cool.
The reason why The reason why I laughed out loud is because they're making a reference to
Yeah.
another rhythm game called My My, and My My is I want to say an even more famous game than Tune of Them, just
Oh, yeah.
because of the way it looks. It looks like a washing machine, and that's what a lot of people call it.
Yep.
And there are 1 million view videos on YouTube of super good players, top elite players playing My My with construction gloves on, right? And they're crazy. They're so good at the game. It's great. So, anyways, yeah, that's what they're referring to, My My. Um, at this academy that gathers the most promising musical talents, there's a rumor circulating among students. If you give an amazing performance at the school festival, you get an extra special credit, or so they say. Serina's grades are not very good, so she immediately believes the rumor and decides to form a band. And rehearsals, sleepovers, even cosplay, everything they can imagine will become a part of their colorful daily life. But will they really be able to give an amazing performance and get the rumored credit? The curtain rises on the story of the daily funny lives of these girls. I don't think there's much to be lost necessarily in watching this. Seems decent. It's girls in a band doing random stuff. It's pretty much 21st century K-On stuff, right? It's the don't break what's not don't fix what's not broken form kind of deal, right? So I'm gonna check it out. It is done by Frontwing, right? Animation production is done by Akatsuki. Frontwing and Sega are helping to foot the bill on this. Akatsuki, huh? Uh, what
Never
have
heard
they
of 'em.
done? They did yeah, they've done just in betweens for pretty much everything, for a lot of
Ah,
different stuff. So this is one of pretty much, yeah, this is their first project where they're the main studio. So Akatsuki doing this, Frontwing and Sega footing the money, sorry, footing the bill, so on. Seems decent. I'll check it out. Near?
no,
Just no, a toast?
nah.
Nah.
What songs did you need them do that I should care about?
Oh, I'm really bad at memorizing titles, but I know there's like one or two
What
that I find.
what Hololive song should I care about? Because I know there was a you need them collab with Sweet Say.
I mean, I think that's a journey for you to embark on your own, sir.
Okay, so no.
All right.
Also, I looked up I looked up Irodorimidori artist, and I got an explicit tag, so
It is Hisashi, right? Oh yeah, no, it is Hisashi. Okay, anyways.
prove it.
Uh,
I can't
Dark?
find it.
Maybe. Let you
Maybe.
check it out first.
You,
I don't know.
he's
I'm
pushing
not
me
a
into the water first.
disgusting
Yeah.
pervert like you, so I have no history.
All
Yeah,
right.
I see it. What? So, what's your favorite Hisashi Doujin inspire?
A
Yeah,
lot of the
true. You're
Hisashi
on the
stuff that
spot.
I've
Name it.
seen is like super old, but I need to
You're such
again.
a fan. Name all of them.
Yeah, I apologize. Uh, I'm really bad at remembering the names of these. Sorry. Anyways, okay. So next on the list, we are going to go on to Police in a Pod. Female police officer Kawai had enough of a career that she wasn't even that had enough of a career she wasn't even that into, and was about to hand in her register. What the fuck is wrong with these anime news network writers? Are they like ESL people? What's happening? All right.
Yeah.
Female police officer Kawaii had enough of a career she wasn't even that into and was about to hand in her resignation when the unthinkable happened. She met the new female director of her station, and after spending a little time with this gorgeous role model, Kawaii realizes that maybe she isn't quite done being an officer after all. Is this Yuri? What's happening here?
Yeah.
Is this
It is.
is this Yuri?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
Yuri comedy. Okay. So this is done by This is Madhouse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello? So I'm assuming they're probably animating like two series, unless they're just like taking a break and just doing this small project for the winter season in preparation for the spring, which is what a lot of studios also do, right? So
They're doing this and a movie.
okay. So
So
yeah, so this is sort of their quote unquote break in a sense.
yeah.
But yeah. So this is a Madhouse series. This, I believe, has gotten both. This is a manga original, but has gotten a live action adaptation, if I remember correctly. So this is apparently pretty popular as is. Yeah, it's gotten a television drama earlier on, just last year. So this again done by Madhouse. Looks like Yuri comedy kind of stuff.
Yeah, this is propaganda.
Propaganda. Blue
Yeah.
Lives Matter.
Yep.
I mean, it says it won the 66 Shogakukan manga award in the general category. But I mean, Shogakukan, wait, if I remember correctly, is Shogakukan one of the mainstream stuff that just gives awards to like Demon Slayer and shit, or what's happening? Or does it actually do legit awards?
I don't
You're
remember.
gonna say that Demon
yeah.
Slayer is legitimately not the best series ever fucking made?
In 2020, they give it to Takagi-san as well as Chainsaw Man. They give Duel Masters. What the fuck's going on here? Kaguya-sama. Yeah, they're mainstream people, so I'm not going to trust that award. So I don't know.
You're a bigot.
I apologize. I'm going to put this on hold. Maybe I'll check out like one episode, but I don't. I trust the series about as far as I can throw it. Near?
I don't like cops. Hot take.
Are we? Is this the Is this how the conversation
Yeah.
is gonna go?
Yeah, it is.
What are your thoughts on the series, dear?
I think I'll check it out.
Before we go into Blue Lives Matter, what are
This
your
guy.
thoughts on the series?
I might check it out.
All right.
It looks okay.
Yeah, it's probably a lot more focused on the Yuri aspect, Yuri slash Tony aspect.
Yeah.
Toast.
Yeah, we'll see.
It's just gonna start going full. Just there are only a few bad apples. All the cops
Yeah.
are really nice. Anyways, toast. Thumbs up, thumbs down.
No, no thanks, bro.
Dark.
As someone with a massive thin blue line flag right behind them right now, I'm gonna have to go with hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Support our boys in blue.
Yeah, our boys in blue. Support your postman, everybody.
Yeah. All right. So next on the list is In the Land of Leadale. So this is a series done by Maho Film. And Maho Film is mostly a tier 2, tier 3 studio focusing on in-between animation, so on. I believe they've done a couple of smaller isekai stuff. They did By the Grace of the Gods. They did I'm Standing on a Million Lives. They did If It's For My Daughter, I'd Even Defeat the Demon Lord. They all turned up, I think, relatively decently. Obviously not super good, but
Yeah, Demon Lord
yeah.
visually was kind of left something to be desired, which was unfortunate.
I think in the latter half with Uchimusume was a little bit iffy, but I think at the beginning it was okay, right? At least,
Yeah.
But yeah, they've mainly done isekai stuff. Now they're doing Land of Leadale or Leadale no Daichi nite. Nite. The last thing she can remember is her life support beginning to fail. Her body had suffered terribly after a fateful accident, and the only freedom left her in her life came from the VR world of Leadale. Now she finds herself in a country very similar to Leadale, and 200 years have passed. So yeah, it's just like my favorite light novel, Sword Art Online. But
No, it's
yeah.
not, you liar.
Toast got me.
No.
So I'm relatively ambivalent on this. I'll check out a couple of episodes, but I'm not necessarily trusting this to be any decent. So it is meh, kind of 2 episodes. We'll see how it goes. Near?
Is the fucking like walled city like isekai thing is this like an in joke at this point?
Pretty much. The first town has to be a walled city. Always the
It's
starting point.
not. It's so how I would describe it, and we might need another isekai roundtable. We have we already done like 2 isekai roundtables? We've definitely done 1. I forget if
Uh,
we've done 2.
my
We might
my
have
brain
done 2.
blocks out isekais, so
Yeah,
you can't
we might
answer
have
me.
to do another isekai roundtable at this point just to cover more all this dumb shit coming up. But what I would say about the walled city stuff, as well as the other memes, right? Like making the
God
bathroom or
forbid.
making the fried rice or meeting dark elf slaves or whatever it is, right? Stuff like that is both a meme and a crutch at this point. Do you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about? So it's like it's both a thing that because these Japanese writers don't know how to write, they just kind of use as a crutch. But at the same time, they know so well that they're using it as a crutch, so they kind of overplay it and it becomes a meme. And they just kind of go along with it. Do you kind of understand that?
yeah.
But like yeah,
I fucking hate isekai. Uh, I'm gonna go on record. I'm
I
gonna put that
don't
hot
like
take out there.
again, I don't like the way that the Japanese community has molded isekai into a very dull bundle. But again, I've always argued that isekai in itself and isolation is just a tool. But Japanese community isn't doing itself any favors. Anyways,
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch this.
a thumbs down from near toast.
Well, I know what this is, and I'm gonna watch it.
All right, dark.
I read the manga. That should tell you that. Of course, I'm gonna
No,
watch
I'm
this.
okay. Cool
All
on this
right.
one.
So thumbs up from toast. Thumbs down from dark. And we are going to move on.
I will say,
Yes.
Spire.
Yes.
The feature isekai train has not yet ended this season.
Wait, sorry, what?
This is the one where she's all like, "Oh, I'm VR," and then I die in real life or something, but then I wake up in the game, but it's
Yes.
200 years later.
Yes.
So time travel isekai, you're not done yet this season, as you'll see soon enough.
Honestly, I just want more. I know the wave of sort of martial art isekai, right, where the old martial art dude dies and then becomes the young guy. I'm
Wait,
just waiting
what?
for that wave.
Are you saying that the Baki spinoff of the Retsu isekai is coming soon? Hell yeah, I'll watch that.
Wait, so she's
Jesus.
stuck in a 200-year-old game?
Oh, she
No, she's stuck in the game, but then in the game they're
200
quote
years
unquote
have
changing
passed,
it up.
and she
Yeah,
last
they
locked in that
changed up the history, quote unquote, in 200 years, and the 200 years itself will probably give a lot of leeway for the author to add in little bits of lore stuff for and how the 200 years have passed. But yeah, that's pretty much how they're gonna do it. And moving on,
Don't worry,
then
I got this one.
moving on, we are going on to Tokyo 24th Ward or Tokyo
Ah,
24.
always a good sign when there's a number and then ward in the title.
Yeah. Fucking whenever it's like something wacky happens in
Those
Tokyo or
lips.
whatever, it's
Yeah.
like somewhere a city in Tokyo or whatever. It's always going to be some weird dystopian or kind of almost film noirish kind of stuff going on. But anyways, this is done by Cloverworks. I shouldn't need to explain what Cloverworks is. So this is a lot of good names, by the way. Kitamura Eri, Uchita
Who's
Yuma,
that?
Ishikawa Kaito, Enoki Junya, Hitaka Arina. Let's see, this Saito Soma, Ohara Sayaka, Nakamura Yuichi, Hanamori Yumiri. So this is what is this going on? Okay. The anime takes place on an artificial island floating on Tokyo Bay named Kyokto Horeigai. Yeah, Kyokto Horeigai Tokubetsu Chiku, or Far East Special District outside of law or like extra legal Far East Special District. I don't know why they transliterated this to outside of the law. It's extra legal. Okay, anyways, nickname 24th Ward.
That means it's
Fucking
like super within the law, actually.
yeah, I know. Fucking these
Hey,
anime
Spire, guess what?
newspaper translators. Anyways,
Guess
yeah,
what? Another walled city.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's another walled city.
Yeah,
The
Nier.
anime
You're right.
centers on 3 childhood friends born and raised on the island: Ran, Koki, and Shuta. The three have different social standings, hobbies, and personalities, but they are always hanging out together. Their relationships will change dramatically after a certain incident. At a memorial ceremony 1 year after the incident, the three happen to meet again, and all of their phones start to ring at once. Digimon. The phone call is from a friend that they thought was dead, urging them to quote-unquote choose the future. Each young man will believe in their own way of
Young
doing
man.
things
Oh,
to protect the
I see
future of
how
the
it
people
is.
of the 24th Ward. Wow, that's amazing.
This sounds like a yaoi. He said young man, right?
I don't think just because I don't think that's how that works.
You
I
said
don't
young
think
man,
that's.
so it implies that all it's an
It could
all
also be the
age batch.
YMCA, you know. Like you never
I don't
know.
believe that.
I I don't know. I'll check out one
There's
or two
nothing
episodes
wrong
of
with
this.
yaoi unlike
I
Spire
don't
over
think
here.
I don't think it's necessarily bad, but I just a lot of these series that have these sorts of vague premises and they're like you gotta reach out for the sky and believe and like have those sorts of descriptions tend to be very aimless and based on random dramatic events every 2 or 3 episodes.
I mean,
An awesome
Essentially, I was like, "Fuck
corporate
this
conspiracy.
fuckboys at death camps." I don't think that. Time.
Bro, they
I'm
got
not sure if
Dream
that's
in
how that goes.
this.
Yeah,
Check it
I mean,
out.
but
they're all Ikemen, so what's up with that?
I'll
I'm
check.
sussing this.
I'll check out a couple of episodes of this, but honestly, this just seems so aimless. I don't like that sort of series layout, so I'm
Fire.
probably gonna end up being a
It's
thumbs
aimless
down, but
because
I'll
they have
check
to
it out.
find their way.
They have to believe in their own way,
Their
bro.
dead friend called them up and told them.
Oh Jesus!
God, were
Near,
you listening?
near, thumbs up, thumbs down.
Yeah, watch it. I know you're in.
I don't want to watch this, to be honest. It does not look good. Like, I mean, I don't know. Who's doing this again? Cloverworks, right?
Cloverworks, yes.
It's got the fucking JoJo director too.
I mean, the audio visuals seem fine. It's just no amount of audio visuals in the
Yeah.
world is going to help boys randomly screaming inside fires and stuff like that, right? It's just, the story actually needs to be there. So the question is whether the story is going to the bottom is going to drop out, right? That's always been the
But
question.
near,
And it
near,
will.
aren't you?
Well,
But near, aren't you anti-cop? This is the perfect anime for you.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
true. It's extra legal.
It's like Jet Set Radio.
It's true.
Not quite. I mean, I'm probably gonna end up watching this anyways, so yeah, I guess I'll watch.
okay, toast. Yeah,
No.
toast. All right, dark.
No.
All
Actually,
right.
maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, if Nier's gonna watch it, like, he'll probably give the green light. So
Yeah, I'll probably give you a red light. Don't worry about it.
Oh, baby. Anyways, moving on to the next one. We have, I believe, Orient. So this is a
Whoa,
manga
wait,
yeah,
Hey,
original.
you
look, another.
can't
you
say
Hey, look.
that.
can't say that.
That's
Look.
racist.
Hey, Spy, look,
But
another walled city.
okay. This is done by ACGT Studios. It is a manga original into anime adaptation. ACGT themselves have done kind of random smaller series. They've done Dai Shogun Great Revolution, TS Ire. They've helped with stuff like Duel Masters. They did what else? They did Freezing? Really? Oh, they did. I remember this studio actually. They did do Freezing both seasons.
Speaking of
Oh.
freezing, Spire, have you checked out the fan game that's also quite official because it has
Yeah,
the
I'm not
official
gonna.
artist?
I'm not gonna relate myself with
But
anything
Spire,
regarding
it's on
freezing. Sorry.
Steam. It's on Steam. You want me to link it to you?
No, it's fine.
That's
Wait,
how you know it's good.
they did Kino no Tabi? Did they do the new Kino no Tabi? Near? Do you know if
I mean, does it say like is it Kino no Tabi like Beautiful Journey or whatever? What the fuck they titled it?
Oh fuck, this might be. No, the latest one was Lurche, right? Anime.
Yeah, they did the original.
They did the old one. They did the
Yeah,
old one. Okay,
which
so 2000.
doesn't exactly. It's not exactly a looker. So
Yeah, but it was also 2003. So,
yeah,
but yeah, they've had quite a history. They've done a lot of stuff over time. But okay, so I'll go over the description here. Musashi is a teenager living under a demon rule. As children, he and his best friend made a promise to become the greatest warriors in the world and overthrow the demons. But life intervenes, and 5 years later, he finds himself about to become a miner. What the?
damn, I hate it when I become a minor.
Son of miner.
Yeah, wait, what?
All right, so
Wait,
what's
like
going on in this?
M-I-N-E-R?
As in, like a coal miner, yes.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know.
I mean, this seems like
He just
wait,
regresses in
is
age,
this
right?
done by
Yeah, I don't.
is this done by the
Woke up in like
same
a fucking.
wait, is this done by the same manga artist as the one who did Magi? Because this looks like exactly the same as Magi, right? Slash Sinbad? Near, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Does
Are
it?
you looking at this trailer?
Let me check. I mean,
It looks like it.
it looks like similar, but like uh
But I don't think that yeah, I mean they wouldn't mess with the
Orient
art
is done
style
by
unless the artwork is
Otaka Shinobu.
yeah. It
Yeah,
looks like the same, yeah.
they did Maggie.
Yeah, okay. So I mean, it sounds like it's essentially becoming pretty similar, right? As what Magi is, like the grand adventure. Everybody has flaming swords and powers, flying around, stuff
Yeah,
like that, right?
except this dude has a fucking crystal motorcycle. Like, what the
Yo,
fuck is
sometimes you
that?
need crystal motorcycles. How are you gonna do quick travel, bro?
Uh-huh.
I might check this out. I have a slight weakness to like random series that just do shit like. I mean, I like Magi except for the end because it dragged on for so long. But if Orient doesn't drag out for that long, I might check it out. Near?
Um, I don't know. I don't know. Series like these kind of make me like kind of nostalgic, but like not really in like a
Good way.
yeah, not really like in a like a, oh I miss this. It's more like a, oh yeah, there used to be series like this, huh? You know what I
God
mean?
damn it! Yeah.
I don't know. I might check it out, but probably not.
Okay. Toast.
Huh?
Thumbs up, thumbs down on
On
Orient.
Orient?
Yes.
Maybe. You know
Okay.
what? You know what? I kind of like walled cities now. I'm interested.
Dark.
Maybe.
Okay. So that's that for Orient. Next on the list is Q. So Q as in like, Q, go action, studio, whatever, stuff like that, right? So this is
Yeah,
a series.
okay. We know what you mean. Wink. I got you. I got the signal.
Believe in the plan.
So this is a voice actress training's smartphone game original that
What?
apparently okay. So in the game, the player takes on the role of a manager of 16 aspiring voice actresses at a small voice acting agency. Liber launched the game on iOS and Android devices in October 2019.
Wait,
The game
what?
temporarily ended service on April 30th of this
Well,
year, so the staff can quote unquote put. Oh, what I think
I
we
remember this.
yeah, I remember the news
Yep.
article about this, right? We were just like, wait, so they shut it
Yep.
down. So yeah, because it was that bad. But yeah, so the game temporarily ended service on April 30th, so the staff can quote unquote put forth every effort to improve the game. And we actually did a news article about this on the podcast, and
Yeah.
we talked about how we were speculating on whether how bad could the game be, so
Yeah.
the staff had to shut down the game just to put improvements on it. So this is actually getting an anime adaptation now. This is co-produced by Graphinica as well as Meta Company. Both are kind of on the smaller end of stuff, although I believe they've both done a couple of stuff. Meta has done, what is this? Angelique, what is this? Cannon Busters. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Destiny Child, Digimon Adventure, Last Evolution Kizuna. No, that's everybody else is doing that. Yeah, they've mainly helped with like very small. They've done like very small stuff, or they've Oh, they did Love Alternative, the recent Love Alternative, as well as
Right.
My Sweet Thailand.
Aspire, what's Love Art Alternative? I think we haven't heard of this anime since we didn't
we
review
don't
it.
have time. We don't have time, Toast. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. We don't. I know. We don't have time. God damn it. And Graphitica is again a 3D CGI mainly based company that again is helping to do animation production for this. I mean the fact is like the premise is relatively innocent, right? It's just plain. It's the girls doing voice actors training or singing agency, whatever that's idol agency stuff that's been on the up and up, right? There are a lot of series getting adaptations and so on that are about this voice actors training or writer script writing kind of anime industry stuff that's been in vogue these days. But again, the game had to be improved so bad it got shut down for quote unquote extended sort of indefinite maintenance, right?
Yeah.
So I'm questioning the quality of the overall multimedia franchise at this point. So I'll check out 1 or 2 episodes, but I'm very doubtful about what's happening in here. Near?
I mean, it's just gonna be a fucking idol series, right? Like at the end of
Well,
the day.
it's gonna be so the way a lot of these voice actress series end up. They're essentially doing a spiel off of the whole again Shirobako, so on the the whole manga creators, a bunch of manga
Yeah,
artists
Man Girl.
working.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
Man Girl. Yeah, Man Girl. That's true. The original Winter
Yeah,
series
yeah.
surprise.
Never
So,
forget.
so stuff like Man Girl and Shirobako and so on. Those uh, the series that are trying to talk about aspiring manga artists and so on, stuff like that. It's a riff off of that, but with voice actresses. So you know where I'm going with this, right? So that's sort of how I would think about it. But
Wasn't there another series that was like uh came out not too long ago that was like
there's a
aspiring
lot of
voice
stuff. There's
actresses
like
or
there's an yes, I forget what the name is, but there's
I only
also
remember it because it had like different EDs for every episode. Um
yes, there's also a bunch of visual novels coming out these days that are along the same line about the look at the lives of these voice actresses, blah blah, and maybe you could even date one of them. It's
Wow.
like okay, but yeah, thumbs up, thumbs down.
Nah,
All
probably
right,
not.
toast.
Sounds like it's not as good as Pride of Orange, another idol anime.
Pride of Orange, Prode. All right,
Wait, no, not Pride of Orange. Selection Project. Whoops.
selection project. That's not
It's
okay.
not. It sounds like it's not as good as that one. So no thanks. I'm not interested.
Okay, dark.
No, I'm okay. I got an idea though.
Okay.
What if we make a game that's about aspiring voice actresses? Where we just get a bunch of like random people to voice the characters because they're just starting out, so they're really bad, you know?
Yeah. And if you fail, and if the anime fails, you fail in real life. That's just that. That's
Yeah,
how
I
we're
mean,
gonna
it's
have the
just
voice
like,
actresses.
over time you rank up your character and they get better voice actors.
Yeah, they get better. Level 1 voice actor, level 50, level 100 voice actors.
Yeah, so
It's
it's
like
like,
that. It's like the
yeah, you
mobile game.
start out with like some nobodies, and then eventually you can build your way up, and maybe if you spend $1 million,
You get
you can get
Miyano, yeah.
Kananazawa.
Yeah, exactly. Miyano, yeah, exactly. Anyways, so that was Q. And next on is going to be fuck is this? Okay. It is Slow Loop. It is a manga original co-produced by Wired and Connect. So Connect right now, I believe, is a company under the general control of, or it's been absorbed recently by, and recently I mean last year by Silverlink. They've done a couple of stuff. Alice in Borderland OVA. Oh, they did Busou Shoujo Machiavellism or Armed Girls Machiavellism. They've helped out a couple of other stuff. Honors Junior Magic High School. They helped co-produce that. Wired themselves. Wired is a mainly 3D CG company. They helped out with again. They're working together to do Slow Loop. Slow Loop is a bunch of girls. Let's see this. The Slow Loop manga centers on Hiyori, a girl who enjoys fly fishing by the beach, an activity passed down to her by her late father. On one typical day at the beach, she happens to meet Koharu, who happens to be her new stepsister from her mother's new marriage. So first we have a golfing series, now we have a fly fishing series, right? like this is the this winter season, all you're gonna be doing is you're just gonna be laying down, just like resident sleeping through, just watching, sleeping, waking up inside the kotatsu, eating an orange, sleeping, watching more resident sleeper series. Like this is how the cycle is gonna go, right? But I think
I mean, it looks more interesting than golf.
I mean, a lot of things can look more interesting than golf. It's not a very
Yeah,
high
like a
bar.
fucking snail.
So I'm going to check this out. I mean, it's girls and it's fly fishing. It's not really a dangerous combination by any stretch of the imagination. So I'll check this out. Near. I like
This
how
looks-
you're like sighing as if you have to make a weighty decision about whether it's risky to watch a series with fly fishing and girls in it. You're like, could this go south? Could somebody die in this series?
I mean, that would be cool. You know, they get a hook like stuck in their fucking eyelid or something.
Yeah, it's a good
But
observation.
I don't know, bro. I don't.
I mean, it's okay to say no or
Yeah,
whatever.
I don't think I can watch fucking.
You got to watch them back to back. You got to watch the golfing series into the fly fishing series into the voice actor series. That's
Yeah,
how back.
I
It's like
think
Lord of
my
the Rings, but full resident sleeper.
I think my brain would like cave in on itself. But yeah, no, I don't think I'm gonna watch.
All right, Toast.
Sure, why not?
Okay, Dark.
Yeah, I'll probably check it out.
Okay, pretty good. Next on the list we have. Oh no! Oh no! It's Girls Frontline. Girls Frontline.
Or is it Doll's Frontline? I've seen both used for this series, and I don't know which one they're going with.
It doesn't really matter. But Girls Frontline, a very famous mobile game about guns, gun girls, essentially, made into an anime. It's done by Asahi Production. Warner Bros. Footing the bill for this. Asahi Production mainly doing stuff like Alice in Alice in the Country of Hearts. They did what else did they do? Yeah, they haven't really done a lot of main stuff, like stuff by themselves. They've mainly done in between, second key animation, and so on. But yeah, this is one of their main ones, main big ones that they're doing by themselves. Asahi Production, Girls Frontline, the usual Japanese voice actresses that did the voices for the game are in the anime, right? Tamara Yukari, Tomatsu Haruka, Yamane Nozomi, Kato Emiri. By the way, doesn't Kato Emiri also do voices for Granblue or something like that? She must be getting a shit ton of money from these games.
I mean, yeah,
But
she does
yeah,
voices for a lot of games.
yeah. She and it's not just like supporting roles. She's doing
Yeah,
does a lot of like main roles in a lot of different games. She's still the one. She's the one that does AR-15. That's pretty funny.
yeah, she's the
Uh,
main character.
yeah. So yeah,
Well,
it's Gun Girls.
basically the main character.
Yeah, it's Gun Girls. It's the mobile game. If you like it, and that did. What was the Gun Girl manga from way back when?
Which one?
Okay.
Upote, yes.
Oh,
Toast is a fucking genius. Okay, so Upote, I did like that series, but it had a little bit it had a good like juggling between the trivia as well as the comedy, right? And I
Yeah.
feel like Girls Frontline will not have that sort of balance, and they'll kind of do
Well,
their weird stuff.
I mean, Girls Frontline isn't really about. It's not like a trivia series, you know. It's
Yeah, no, I know. What I'm saying is
it's a
that a lot
mobile
of these
game, and
games,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah, a
fucking
lot of
like a
yeah,
dude bro like fucking shooter stories. So you know.
yeah. I'm not saying that it's going to be it's going to be all comedic, but what I'm saying is my preference for these sorts of series is usually more comedic and trivia oriented juggling.
Yeah,
And
because you're a loser.
I
You
apologize.
can't
Yeah.
handle real adult
A
stories,
man's
bro.
an adult, yeah, adult series like Tokyo
Yeah.
Ghoul. Yeah, exactly. So I'm probably gonna thumbs it down. Near?
Um, I mean, this show's probably not going to be very good.
It's a mobile game adaptation. It's just so
Yeah.
hard.
Um, I might check it out though, because I did play. I did play Girls Frontline for a while.
Who's
Uh-huh.
your favorite near?
I liked AR-15. Well, no.
Who?
I think my favorite was G36. She was
Oh,
I made
okay.
one. But yeah. Uh, I mean, I have some attachment to this brand, so
Mhm.
I'll check it out.
Okay. Toast?
My favorite is the what is it? Wawa. That's her name, right? Right near
I have no idea.
WA 2000. The bullpup.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Is she in this? I think she's in this. She better be.
I mean, she probably shows up 'cause she's a very popular character. But the
Good.
story, I'm sure the story is mainly going to focus on the AR team, which is like the main characters of
But
the
that
series.
she's a bullpup rifle.
Yes, sniper though.
Hmm.
Eh, well, yeah, I'll watch it. Why not?
Okay.
If it,
Dark?
yeah.
I might check it out.
As long as it's better than the original Azur Lane and the original Concola animes, probably won't. But as long as it's as good as those, I guess it'll be fine.
Cross fingers, Toast. Anyways, moving on, we have what is this one? It is Akebi's sailor uniform, also known as Akebi-chan no Sailor-fuku. This is
Yeah.
a manga original done by Cloverworks. So Cloverworks, A1 Pictures, they have a tendency to put out, or they used to have, I mean, they still do have the tendency of putting out multiple series per season. So again, no surprise.
Who's the
Cloverworks is
artist
doing
for this?
the artist. Who it is? Hiro. Hiro is the artist for this, and he did Super Cup as well as Yumekuri and
Based.
Aquarium. Yeah, but yeah, he's done a couple of other like cute series that I recognize here. Akebi-chan no Seirafuku. So this is again another one by Cloverworks. What is this? Oh, did this get a no? Okay, wait, no. This is another Yuri series. What's happening here? Manga follows Komichi Akebi and her classmates at a prestigious girls' middle school, following their adolescent lives and their growth. So this is a general sort of slice of life, coming of age. Might have Yuri in it. Don't know. I haven't read the series. Seems okay. I hope they take a little bit slow instead of just trying to reach for the heavens, right? Just trying to be have cathartic moments, be like, oh, drama, blah blah. Just kind of keep it sensible, keep it loose, and I think it'll be fine. Looks fine here in the trailer, so I'll check this out for sure. Thumbs up for me. Near?
I mean, Super Cup was quite slow and relaxed, so
Yeah, that's true.
I'll probably check this out. Although, why the fuck did Aniplex upload this fucking PV in 480p? Like, come on, guys.
You were expecting these motherfuckers at Aniplex to be smart and like not monkeys? Come on now, okay. So, Toast.
There's something off about this anime.
What do you mean?
It rubs me the wrong way. Why is there a shot in the PV about clipping their finger, about her toenail? That's kind of suspicious. There's a lot of feet shots in this too.
Okay.
Is
Dark.
this some sort of pervert's anime?
I don't think it's perfect. I mean, I think it's more just splashing water and just showing the animation.
No thanks. I'm not
Yeah,
interested.
I'll
I'm very
probably keep
suspicious.
it.
Peep the feet, I mean. Okay, so this is so thumbs up from Dark and Near, and thumbs down from Toast. Next, moving on here, we have this one. So this is Miss Kuroitsu from the Monster Development Department. So Kaijin Kaihatsu-bu no Kuroitsu-san. So this is a manga original here, done by Quad Studios. I haven't heard of anything from the studios except for this is the first thing that they've ever done, and this is the main stuff they're doing. So, uh, blah blah. The manga centers on Kuroitsu, an assistant researcher in the Superhuman Research and Development Department of Agastya, a villainous secret organization that battles with heroes who try to save the world. Kuroitsu lives a busy life in Agastya, caught between the absurd requests of her bosses, making presentations, implementing new features into superhumans, and getting results within the allotted time, budget, and spec requests, all without vacation. Sounds fucking great. This tickles my fucking god. This hits like all the sort of different like nerves like that I would love to see in the series. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check this out. Fuck this. Near.
This animation looks like it's from 15 years ago.
Yeah, that's the one downside to this here.
Probably not.
Okay. Toast.
Why?
Damn.
Yeah, sure. I'll do it.
Okay. Dark.
Probably.
Okay. Next on the list here, the strongest. This is our second isekai, right? This is our second isekai, yes, or second isekai that isn't like a sequel. So this is the strongest sage with the weakest crest. This is a light novel adaptation, also known in Japanese as Shikkakumon no Saikyou Kenja. Oh, this fucking serious. Oh no. Okay. This is JC staff. Oh, that's not helping. All right. So his strength limited by the magical crest which he was born. Matthias, the world's most powerful sage, uh, decides reincarnation is necessary to become the strongest of all. Upon his rebirth as a young boy, Matthias is thrilled to discover he has been born with the optimal crest for magical combat on his first try. Unfortunately, the world he's been born into has abysmally poor standards when it comes to magic, and everyone thinks he's still marked for failure. Now it's up to Matthias to prove everyone wrong as the world's strongest sage. Um, Toast, have you read this one?
Hell
I forget.
yeah. Hell yeah.
Wait. Did this one come out first as a web novel, or did Mahou Kureru? You know what I'm talking about, right? The this world's magic is way too like set back or far back.
Yeah,
Mahou.
I'm pretty sure this one's out like novel
This one
too.
came out
But
first. Okay,
did it?
yeah.
This
I don't
also
know. I'm asking you. That's why. Do you
yes,
know? Or
let's say yes, why not?
yeah, because both of them are very similar in aspect. I've mainly read Mahou Kureru, but I know this one is also relatively
Did you
popular.
read the spin-off of this one where it takes place when
I've seen it.
hell yeah.
Anyways, I'll peep it, but I know it's cheesy. I'll probably watch it for like a guilty pleasure kind of thing, but I'm not gonna be like clapping for it, right? So whatever. Dear,
No.
no,
No.
toast.
It's hot garbage. I'll watch it.
Dark.
No, I'm okay. I've seen
Yo, the
Fate. I
sage of the
know I have
powerful
enough.
Crest,
I
bro.
have enough crests. I've seen crests. I've seen them.
Enough.
I've seen better
Enough.
ones.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Dark is about to become like one of those villains in movies. It's like enough. Enough.
enough. Then I win.
Anyway. Yeah. So next on the line is this is if this isn't the best show of the season, I'm gonna be
Yeah.
so mad. I'm gonna be so angry, like you wouldn't even believe. This is My Dress Up Darling manga original Sono Bisque Bisque Koyo Suru.
Isn't Bisque a soup?
I don't think. I mean, I'm pretty sure it has multiple meanings.
Tomato bisque is a soup? What's a bisque doll?
I don't know. Sono, also known in Japanese as Sono Kisekai Ningyo wa Koyo Suru. So this is done by Cloverworks. Oh, please, Cloverworks, if you don't put more money into this, I'm going to come over there. I swear to God, I'm going to punch in some monitors. God, please do not take away money from this. So Cloverworks here. Traumatized by a childhood incident with a friend who took exception to his love of traditional dolls, doll artist and hopeful Wakana Gojo Wakana passes days as a loner, finding solace in the home ec room at his high school. To Wakana, people like beautiful Marin Kitagawa Marin, a trendy girl who is always surrounded by a throng of friends, is practically an alien from another world. But when cheerful Marin, never one to be shy, spots Wakana sewing away one day after school, she barges in with the aim of roping her quiet classmate into her secret hobby, cosplay. So yeah, I love this series. I can't even. It would take too long to describe why I love this series. It's so cheesy. It's really good. The characters are still, organic, even though I do say like cheesy, but the characters are still organic. The art is good. Thumbs up, near.
The dynamic here reminds me of that Runaway series, but this one looks good. So yeah, I'll watch this.
Okay, toast.
I mean, it looks good and the manga's pretty good, but I'm not gonna watch it.
Just owned.
Unfortunate. Question mark.
Because
Unfortunate. Okay.
unlike, because
Yeah, unlike some people, Toast doesn't like
Doesn't
good
watch good series.
shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even when he knows it's a
He-
good, it's not. It's different because it's like there are people who are like, they're stupid because they say a good series is bad or they don't believe that a good series is good and they won't watch it, right? Like that's one thing, right? Toast is actually super big brain because he knows a certain series is good, but will
yeah,
explicitly not watch it. Like he's
cerebral.
He doesn't
it's
want
extremely
to.
big brain. It's transcendence.
If you watch the good series, then you won't be able to go back and watch the bad series.
That's true.
And you'll know.
Yeah. Dark?
Yeah, I'll check this out. It looks fun.
Okay.
I mean, it better be
So
good, or else it's gonna be everyone's
it's gonna be
really
biggest
mad.
disappointment. Yeah, it's gonna be
Cosplay
really bad.
girlfriend.
Yeah. So this is the next series here. It is Rusted Armors.
Oh,
Oh, this sounds like my yeah. So this is
Is this
manga
the
original.
fucking?
What?
Don't tell me. Is this the
no,
studio that
it's
did?
there's no way. There's no way.
Is it the X-Arm studio? Because it looks like the X-Arm studio.
There's no way.
So this is in Japanese. It is known as. Excuse me. It is known as Sabi no Armor. It is done
It's
by
not.
Kigumi. This
It's
is
not the
their
same
first.
studio.
Yeah, this is the first thing that this studio has pretty much ever done.
It
Hey,
shows.
the
It
X-Arm
shows.
studio. That was the first thing they ever did.
That is true.
So we're on
So
track
this.
for a winner.
Oh, Oh no.
I mean, this show has a huge leg up on X Arms because the characters make facial expressions.
Oh,
So
that's true. That's true. It's already a grade
Hey,
up. Yeah.
yeah,
there were at least 2 expressions in X-Arms. So
yeah, mouth closed and mouth
yeah.
open.
So
Dude, that's how they talk. That's how people talk in real life.
fuck,
Do you
why
not
won't this
understand?
like load?
So this is a. So this is I don't know. I can't even watch the trailer, let alone the anime. Thumbs down. Near.
I don't know, bro. This looks fucking awesome.
What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna check this out.
Okay. Toast?
Is this supposed to be like
A
what's
joke?
that? What's that fancy one with all the boys? UFO table.
What are
No.
you talking about?
Sword Boys?
Yeah, is this
Yeah.
Sword Boys?
Definitely
No.
not.
No,
Is
that is
Sengoku
definitely
Basara? I don't know.
no, it's not.
No.
So, all right. Dark?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I need ANN to finish like fucking not being dead again, so I can
Oh,
load the
but by the way,
director.
Toast, you're talking about aren't you talking about Token Rambu? You're talking
Yeah.
about Token Rambu, right? Okay.
The director?
Yeah, it won't let me. Like Model's giving me 500 errors now.
Director is Shinmei Kawahara.
Oh yeah, no,
They've
I'm trying to
done,
figure out what he's done.
he's doing Rusted Armors, and he did Tofu Kozo. That's the only credits he has on
10
ANN.
years ago.
Yeah.
This is gonna be.
Very, very trustworthy, right?
Yeah.
So, anyways, so that was Dark. You're gonna check it out,
Oh,
right?
absolutely, 100%.
Absolutely, yeah.
If we can touch the greatness that was X Arms,
Yeah,
then
just a
like
glimpse.
yeah, if we get a glimpse of that again,
Okay.
then I'll be fucking overjoyed.
The glory that was XR, yeah. So that was X Arm, and now we're going to move on
It's not
to
X Arm, that was Rusted Armors.
yeah. Fucking, I keep getting the because the stories are mixed up. The CGs are crossing in my mind.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're moving on to Requiem of the Rose King, or Haro no Souretsu.
What the
Obviously,
fuck is this description, dude?
this sounds very heterosexual. Obviously, this is done by JC Staff, manga original. The crown of England has been hotly contested throughout history, and in the Middle Ages, a series of great civil wars became known as the War of the Roses. But I don't think that's. Never mind. Claiming a right to the throne, the Duke of York seeks to unseat King Henry VI and his heir in order to become king himself. On a dark day filled with many ill omens, the Duke gains a son, Richard Plantagenet, third of his name. Neither male nor female, but instead possessing characteristics of both sexes, Richard III is
What?
immediately reviled by his
Yeah.
mother. Her hatred defines his childhood, leading to deep disgust towards his own body and an adverse reaction to being called a demon. Richard grows up, troubled by visions.
Wait. As opposed to like not having adverse reaction to being called a demon?
Favorable reactions to be called
Yeah,
a
like
demon,
what? Okay.
Anyways, Richard grows up troubled by visions of England's former foe, Joan of Arc, who taunts that he will bring ruin to all who know him. He believes that he can attain salvation by helping his father achieve his destiny of becoming the king. However, cursed by the expectations of both his mother and Jean, will Richard's actions instead drag his family down into is this like a drama, or is this like one of those like Game of Thrones shitty statecraft kind of stuff? What's going on here? Like, is this gay stuff? What I
Well,
need a direction here.
I'd
What's
like to
happening?
point out that ANN's description of this series is a loose and fantastical retelling of Shakespeare's historical plays,
Richard
in which
III.
Richard III is intersex.
I don't get why it has to be like that. But
I'm
okay.
not too sure why, but I guarantee you that a Japanese writer cannot properly depict
Yeah,
the struggles of
I
an intersex character, especially in a fucking medieval setting.
Considering that in the PV alone, there are two scenes that kind of hint at some sort of groping,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna
so
go out
the,
on a limb and say
so
I
I'm
know
reading
exactly where this series is going.
so I'm reading this, and it says instead of the sort of because the idea is that part of Richard III, not like I mean, one of the things in Richard III is that Richard III is hunchbacked, right?
Yeah.
But instead of that, in this manga specifically, the author wrote it as Richard III as intersex as instead of hunchback, and that's sort of the quote unquote hurdle, right? In a sense.
Uh-huh.
In
Yeah, they're
terms
very,
of
very
how
different issues that a writer has
what are you
to
talking about?
deal
It's the
with.
exact same thing, okay?
Yeah.
So as to how that worked out, question mark. By the way, this Richard III is actually in this anime adaptation, right? It's actually voiced by Saiga Mitsuki, who is infamous, not infamous, very famous for pretty much being the dictionary definition of like the tomboy voice actress. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? She is the voice for the boy's voice actor, or like if you're trying to do like a younger boy male voice, but it's like actually voiced by a female voice actress, she is the voice. So, um, yeah, I don't know, man. The issue is also like the intersex thing is one thing, and maybe that could work in some other weird context I don't know about. But this whole thing of like trying to juggle the intersex stuff with like this idea of Richard III play, which is already not one of Shakespeare's simpler plays, I would
Mm-hmm.
say, right? One of if you had to name like Shakespeare's simpler plays, right? It would maybe be something like Midsummer Night's Dream, Tempest, right?
Yeah.
Um, Maybe Much to Do About Nothing. Romeo and Juliet is relatively simple, right? Something like
Yeah.
that. Richard III is not high up on that simple list. And trying to juggle this with, Japanese anime drama with the intersex stuff. Eh,
I'd
eh.
say probably not a good idea.
Yeah.
But
So
that's just me.
maybe. I'm gonna check this out, but I feel like it's going to become a weird mess. So I'm a little bit iffy on it. Near? Probably gonna have to end up covering this. Near or I will
Yeah, I
probably end
mean,
up covering this, right? Like the thing
yeah,
is,
probably. I'm probably gonna watch it. I'm too curious to see how poorly they deal with like
the
fucking
dumpster
yeah,
fire that
like
becomes
it's just
toast.
I already I already know enough about the War of the Roses. It's something called Yu-Gi-Oh! The Duelist of the Roses on PS2. That's a
Mhm.
fun game, and that was I don't remember Yugi being a Henry Tudor and intersex in that one. So why does it have to be intersex? I'm suspicious about this one.
I mean, again, the
Essentially,
trailer alone is just like
yeah.
him getting groped like twice.
I, I think part of what the author wanted to do was just keep all the characters relatively sexy, and obviously Richard III kind of has to be hunchbacked and ugly because that's the whole like that's part of the
Yeah,
point
it's kind
of
of
the play. Yeah.
yeah, kind of the point of the character.
Yeah, exactly. So the author is probably thinking something like, how do I have hot, sexy boys in doing, War of the Roses, English drama, Shakespeare stuff without having a hunchback character as my
Yeah,
main character? And
and
he's
Oh,
like,
oh, I know, Bussy.
their first thought, unfortunately, wasn't, "Oh, I
God damn
know, I won't do that."
it.
But
Maybe I'll try to follow the play a little bit more, but
yeah,
nah. Dark.
I don't. How is he
I
intersex?
will
Like,
probably like morbidly check this out.
Morbid. Interesting, yeah, decision,
I
but
wonder how they're gonna do the whole intersex thing. It's like, does he got two of
well,
them
that's the
down
cool
there?
question, right? That everybody's asking. He's like, I wonder how this is gonna
It'll
fall out. I
probably be
guess.
left up to your imagination the entire time.
I
Anyways,
mean, they use the word intersex, right? It's not even androgynous, so
essentially,
suspicious.
Mitsuki Saiga is going to have to be paid a lot of money for this. Is what this is saying.
hopefully.
So, yeah, a lot of money for this. Just saying. So next on the list here we have Sasaki to Miyano, or Sasaki and Miyano, manga original, done by our ever loved Studio Dean. Miyano spends his days peacefully reading boys love comics. Yeah, peacefully, and worrying about how girly his face is.
Yeah, you know,
Until
when I want a piece of mind,
I want to.
I read some pornography.
hey, it's
Not
smut
porn.
technically,
Yeah,
not
it's
pornography.
also
Yeah.
maybe
Sir.
maybe it's
Okay,
just
good.
always.
Excuse me, sir.
You know?
Sir, actually, it's smut, not pornography. Until a
How
chance
dare you.
encounter until a chance encounter leads to a scuffle with the senior Sasaki. Intrigued by his feisty junior Miyano, delinquent Sasaki uses every opportunity he can to get closer. Oh, so it's like boys love. I don't know whether it's gonna be smut. Is it smut? Is this
Grooming
anime
epic.
festa?
Cool.
Grooming? Don't say that. That's not- it's not. I don't think that's.
Hey, wait a minute.
I know.
I reread that and I was like, hey, wait a minute,
Yeah.
he's right. Hold on.
So this is not smut, right? Or is this actually? I know there's an anime
Yeah.
festival one down the line. Yeah, this is the anime festival one right after this one. But this is
I don't
is this
think
smut or not?
this is smut. I think it's just like
Very like, oh, I'm
just
gay for you kind of thing.
yeah, it's just gay. Like
Yeah. Okay, so all right, so yeah, this is a very standard like yaoi series, right? So
We have a PV.
Yeah. Yeah, we do.
there is a PV, yeah. Thumbs down, I guess.
Yeah, that's
Near?
a lie. That's a lie. You were
That's a lie.
absolutely going to watch
This is
I'm going to
false.
jack off to this. uh, so yeah,
Yeah,
the
I'm
cast
not
members are
going
all
to
wait,
watch
wait,
this.
wait, wait, wait. Listen to this. The cast members are all reprising their roles from the manga's previous drama series. You know how by the way, earlier, like wait, not I mean even nowadays, but whenever famous voice actors, right, like Nakamura Yuichi or Yasumoto Hiroki or Daisuke Ono or some people like that, right, when they all talk about their initial careers, right, their initial years as voice actors, they always talk about like, I made my money mainly doing these yaoi voice drama CDs, stuff like that, right? So
Yeah.
this is that shit, right?
Time
This
for
is
a
this.
return to their roots.
Yeah, Yuki Ono's in this one. So
Matsuoka Yoshisugo as well as Uchida Yuma are
Yep.
also in here. But yeah, that's why they all know how to do the dummy mic stuff, because that's their experience with BL CDs. Anyways, thumbs down from Near Toast.
Which one is this? You're talking about
This is the
That's
Sasaki
BL
to
one.
Miyano.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, I'll watch it.
Okay. Dark.
I would, I would never.
Me? Never.
Me?
You talking to
No,
me?
thank you.
Anyways, next on the list here is so this is Game World Reincarnation. Oh, this is the Anime Festa Smut series, by the way. This is manga adaptation. Again, they did Anime Festa. They pick like authors from the web manga collection anthology stuff to adapt into anime, but all these manga are usually just smut series. So Anime Festa series of the season, Game World Reincarnation, Sex on the First Night. 王子の本命は悪役。Okay. 王子の本命は悪役令嬢. So the true pick of the prince is the evil noble's daughter or something like that. Noble's evil Reijo, right? Like yeah, it's like noble daughter, yeah, or whatever. Yeah, Hokibushi Studio. They haven't. Oh, are they the ones that are helping to do all of the Anime Festa stuff? Because this is all like Overflow, the Titan's Bride, the Firefighter Smut series, seasons 1 and 2 or something like that, right? So they're doing all the Anime Festa stuff. Where is the fucking premise here? The story follows an office lady who is reincarnated into her favorite ultimate game, Hoshifuru Koi no Astrolabe as the villainous Diana. Prince Sirius gets close to Diana, although he is supposed to love the game's hero. As an effort to prevent the bad ending, which leads to the world's destruction, she seduces him, believing that the prince will not like her impurity. However, despite her efforts, the prince ends up falling for her. Great. I am going to thumbs this down. Yeah. Oh, apparently the next adaptation for like next season is going to be 3秒後、野獣。合コンで妻にいた彼はみだらに肉食でした。3 seconds afterwards, a wild, 3 seconds, just 3 seconds later, a wild beast. The man at the corner at the man in the corner at the mixer was indecently carnivorous. So this is going to be your next big surprise for next season.
Wow.
Check it out.
Spoilers.
Spoilers. Thumbs down, Nier.
No.
Toast.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah.
You know this is gonna be a 3-minute and 6-minute version. Hell yeah! I'll wait for
I don't think the
6-minute version.
length is time. I don't think the length is. I'm not sure if the length is the subject of discussion right now. But
Yeah,
all right.
hell yeah, I'll watch it.
All right. Well, Toast is thumbing it up. Dark.
No, I'm all right.
It's okay. I can do it now.
There's a better version of this that already is out and has had 2 seasons now.
Oh my god. All right. Next on the list here, Futsal Boys. Is that I'm pronouncing this
heck?
correctly?
What is futsal?
So
Like a
Futsal
worse form of soccer?
Futsal Boys is a multimedia franchise. It started out as a game. It's like one of those. It's Pre-Tennis or Prince of Tennis or what is it? What's
futsal is just indoor soccer. Yeah.
what's the mobile game with like male idols that it's really
Fuck?
popular in Japan? The one that's I know there's what's the name for it? I know a lot of the VTubers mention it. What's the freaking name or the abbreviation for it?
I'm not gay, so I don't know.
Oh no, it's not. Oh yeah, Ansta,
Yeah,
Ensemble Stars. Yeah,
Ensemble
Ansta.
Stars.
It's like that, I guess, but it's with football boys, right? I guess.
Football or soccer, Spire?
Futsal. I don't know what that is. It's a football-based game, variation of mini football played on a hard court, smaller than a football pitch,
Yeah,
and mainly
it's
indoors.
literal indoor soccer.
Okay. I get it.
But
So
smaller.
yeah. So this is done by Dio Media. I don't need to explain again. Dio Media, relatively famous studio by now. It's a gacha game, mobile game about football boys. I don't know what else to say. Thumbs down. Nier?
No.
I'm surprised, Nier. I thought you would check it out.
I don't know what gave you that impression.
Toast?
If the yeah, sure.
You're struggling over it?
I watched Kabaddi. It was all right.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be like comedy at all. I'm sorry to say.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't think there will be several boys mumbling comedy in this series.
If I run out of sports to cover, I'll watch it. But yeah, I'll put it as a yes.
Okay. Dark?
No, sir.
All right.
Who invented futsal anywhere? Where is this?
I'm not sure. Next on the list, we have Sabikui Bisco. This is a light novel adaptation, so also known as Rust Eater Bisco, done by Oz Studios. This is their first time, or this is their first kind of general project, and they're doing Bisco. The story is set in Japan after a quote-unquote rusting wind has corroded everything. People live in fear of the rust that corrodes cities and life in general. A boy named...
So it's like instead of acid rain, it's a rusted wind? Okay.
Probably, yeah. People live in fear of the rust that corrodes cities and life in general. A boy named Bisco Akaboshi from the despised Mushroom Guardian tribe, embarks on a journey to obtain the quote-unquote rust-eating mushroom, a miracle drug that purifies all rust, to save his dying teacher. During his journey, Bisque encounters Nekoyanagi Miro, a good-looking young doctor at Imihama, and together they search for a countermeasure against the rust, consuming Miro's beloved. Okay. Together they search for a countermeasure against the rust that is consuming Miro's beloved big sister. I'm guessing that is also the teacher or something like that. Or no. Miro has a sister, and then
Yep.
Bisque has the teacher, right? Okay. Anyways, so they're doing the journey. It's probably going to be the yeah, it's just traveling adventure stuff. Seems okay. I mean, I'll check it out for sure. I'm not sure how good it'll become necessarily, but I'm up for a journey series. So thumbs up, Near.
This series has giant fucking crabs, so I'm absolutely watching it.
Absolutely, yeah. So, and also has Tsuda Kenjiro in it, and as
Yep.
Hanae Natsuki. Like this cast is pretty good. Suzuki Ryota, Tsuda Ken, Tomita Miyu, Hanae Natsuki, Kondo Reina, so on. So yeah, Toast.
Who's that hot chick with the rust?
With the rust, yeah, very definitely narrowing down a
I'm
lot here.
interested. Why not? I need a good old rust waifu sometime.
Apparently, this series or this light novel series got the number one not rank was ranked number one by Kono Light Novel ga Sugoi, the infamous light novel ranking book in both the
Wow.
all and new categories for the first time in 2019. Obviously, Kono Light Novel ga Sugoi isn't a very good indicator of quality because they've ranked up things like I'm pretty sure there was a time where they were just ranking up stuff like Mahoka and Oreima and whatever the fuck, right? They're just like whatever's the most popular at the time.
You saying those aren't fucking incredible series?
Masterpieces? I apologize. Yeah, those are masterpieces. That's
Yeah.
true. But yeah, just take that as you will. But yeah, I'll check this out. And Dark, what about you?
Yeah, I'll probably check this out.
Okay. So next on the list we have Tribe 9. So this is what is this series?
This is the Danganronpa anime, Spire. Don't you know?
um
This is the
okay.
one. This was like a multimedia project we covered like
Yeah,
ages
this
ago, isn't it?
yeah. It is actually done by Leiden Films. So Tribe 9. Yeah, this is multimedia. I believe it is a sports mobile game or something like that, right? Or something like that. Sports themed mobile game, excuse me. Um yeah, Haru Shirogane is a weak-minded person who is constantly bullied, while Taiga has traveled from across the sea in hopes of becoming the strongest man in the world. One night, the two meet up with Kamiya Shun, the strongest XP, or aka extreme baseball player, and leader of the Minato tribe. The fuck? When they meet, each of the tribes scattered throughout Neo Tokyo are about to face a major threat. On the orders of the king of Neo Tokyo, Ho Tenshin, the Chiyoda tribe, led by the mysterious Ojiro Otori, has started to take control of all the tribes of the country. Their evil clutches are about to reach the Minato tribe. So this is a 3D smartphone game, and I believe it's obviously going to get an anime here. Um, yeah, I don't know what else to say. I'm going to not watch this. This is not up my alley, and I have zero hopes for this succeeding in any sort of stretch of the imagination. Near.
This is the origins of Ball.
No, it's gonna be what is it? It's Lethal League. This is how Lethal League starts,
Oh
bro.
yeah. No, I'm not gonna watch this.
Alright, Toast.
No thanks. Here's a hot take. I didn't care for Danganronpa all that much. What is Danganronpa but the new kids is is it
Squid Game. Yeah, I know.
The World Ends With You? Is that the one?
Yeah.
Tweewy? Twewy? Is that the one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, That came
I mean,
out.
that's a game. I wouldn't really compare it much to Danganronpa, but
Yeah.
You
Didn't
sure
that
about
also
that?
come out like before Danganronpa?
Yeah. That's why I said this is the new kids is a Danganronpa, which is also the new kid. The old kids is The World Ends With You. That kind of thing.
yeah, follow along there.
I mean, Danganronpa's pretty old as well. So
Then what's
you
the
know,
new one? Nine doors, 999.
yeah, probably. I don't even I don't know what the timeline is.
No, no thanks. I'm not interested.
All right. Dark.
I'm not mainstream enough to watch it.
No.
All right. So next on the list, then we have. Sorry, we have Fantasy Bishoujo Juniku Ojisan to. This name, or Fabiniku, or so this is a manga original done by OLM. I forgot what OLM did.
They're the
It's
Pokemon,
Yeah,
aren't
they
they?
oh yes, the new Pokemon. Yes,
And
you are correct.
and
And what?
Komi-san, the greatest anime ever created.
Oh, okay, that's true. I forgot.
Yeah,
I
okay.
can't believe I forgot about that masterpiece. That's true.
Oh, this is like a weird. What is this? OLM Team Yoshioka? What?
So apparently the people that did Odd Taxi are all kind of piling over onto like dogpiling over onto here. Is what I'm seeing. That's weird.
Okay.
So wow, this is so weird. Okay. Anyways, the manga story begins when a 32-year-old unpopular salaryman is transported alongside his handsome friend to a fantasy world to the whims of a naked goddess. While his friend has been transported without change, the salaryman now has the body of a beautiful girl. To get his male body back, he must go on an adventure with his friend to defeat the world's demon lord. The fuck? Okay
You
then.
like gender bending? Hell yeah.
All right. Whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to read the original source. I don't trust this much to be honest from the cover here. So I'm going to hold off on it until I can at least peep the premise. So I'm not trusting it. Near?
PV looks pretty alright. I might check this out.
Yeah. Toast?
I know what this is. The manga's pretty good. It's a funny comedy series.
Okay.
People are gonna compare it to Konosuba though, because
Oh, I mean, there are a lot of things that people compare to
it'll be like,
Uh,
hey, what is it? The dude that turns into a chick. So like, I'm gonna bring me the strongest. What is it? The strongest companion I can find, or something like that. That's how he brings out the other dude.
Honestly, like saying that we're comparing this series, like X series, is going to be compared to Konosuba. It's like making a Gordon Ramsay reference in a cooking video on YouTube, like these
And
days, where
it's
it's just
like, hey,
this everything's going to be like that. It's just
and it's gonna
how
be like,
the
hey,
world is.
this is just like how Kazuma brought Aqua, except the positions are reversed this time.
Yeah,
Because
yeah, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
the
Yeah.
main character is the weak chick, and he brings a strong dude. But yeah,
Dark. Yeah.
the
Sorry.
manga's good.
Okay.
The anime looks good. I'll watch it definitely.
Okay. Okay. Thumbs up from Toast. Dark.
Yeah, sure, I'll check it out.
Okay. So next,
In comparison,
yes.
no, keep going.
No, I was just moving on. But what was your about to say?
That is keep going.
Okay.
It's a segue.
Yeah. So in comparison, we have. Good. She professed herself the pupil of the wise man. Oh, this fucking series! I fucking want to punch this author in the face so hard. It is a light novel slash web novel adaptation. I believe it's web novel, right? Pretty much everything starts web novel these days. Kenja no Deshi o Nanoru Kenja. So this is done by Studio ACAT. Studio ACAT mainly known for like 3D. They're a 3D graphics company, but they did do stuff like they
Could
did
have
hit
fooled
stuff
me.
like Frame Arms Girl, LBX Girls, um and now they're doing this one. Profess people of Wise Man. Uh oh, okay.
Could have fooled me
Sakamori
with that 3D CG because looking at the trailer, it sucks.
I mean, Fremont
Kagami.
Scrolls wasn't exactly a looker.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you see those goblins? Oh boy.
Kagami Sakamori was one of the top players in the VR MMO Arc Earth Online as Damble, a veteran summoner with a gravitas to match his elite status. When he falls asleep playing one day, he's transported to a world where the game is reality. But instead of his all-powerful avatar, he's stuck in the body of a cute young girl. Can't let anyone know that this little cutie is is actually Damble, so he takes the name Mira and claims to be Damble's disciple. If this gets out, he'll
Disciple?
never live it down. Yeah, disciple. If this gets out, he'll never live it down. Blah, blah. This is Shosetsuka ni Naro web novel original, as expected, you know. Thumbs down. Near?
No.
No, no, surprisingly, no.
Yeah.
Toast.
I also know what this is. The manga's pretty boring. And then the fight scenes are not good. So
Surprise. Okay.
it'll be my Hail Mary, so yes.
So we just said Hail Mary, but then you said yes.
Yeah,
Which
it'll be
one?
my Hail
So,
Mary.
oh, you're watching it and praying for it. Yeah, okay. I get it.
You know what a Hail Mary is, right? In football?
I thought you were gonna say, I thought you meant Hail Mary as in like, if everything like sucks, then I'm just gonna turn to it and just hope for the
No.
best.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, that's exactly what that means in football. The Hail Mary pass. You just throw it and hope something works.
Okay. Dark.
No, I'm okay.
It's fine. I don't have to do it. So this is that was that. And next one is a little bit on the hopefully better side here. This is The Genius Prince's Guide to Raising a Nation Out of Debt, or Tensai Ochi no Akachi Kokka Saisei Jutsu. So, synopsis. Prince Fine is ready to commit treason, and who can blame him? Faced with the impossible task of ruling his pathetic little kingdom, this poor guy just can't catch a break. But with his brilliant idea of auctioning off his country, this lazy prince should be able to retire once and for all. Or that was the plan, until his treasonous schemes lead to disastrous consequences, namely, accidental victories and the favor of his people. So he's just trying to get out of doing work, but then he's so smart he ends up becoming more popular is how that works, right?
It's more like, oh, I'm really lazy. I don't want to be the next king. I'm gonna
Yeah,
fail so hard that the next person, or like, I'm gonna make my sister do it.
yeah,
But then he ends up making it better. He's like, oh no.
yeah. Alongside his beautiful and capable aide, Niimurale, Ryan upholds the image of a genius prince that leads the nation with an iron hand. However, behind the scenes, uh, Ryan constantly bemoans the fate that has been shoved upon him, quietly hoping for an opportunity to commit treason by selling off his home country and escaping from his duties. Honestly, this premise sounds okay, so I'm gonna check it out. Near
No.
toast.
Near Aspire, you want this one?
I'll probably check it out for sure, at least. Yeah.
Okay, I'll let you have this one because I got. I mean, that's the whole shtick. It's like, haha, I'm comedic. I'm gonna try to do bad, but it's good. It's like, oh
Mhm.
no, and it's pretty generic after that. I don't know. The premise got old for me, but
Yeah,
yeah, I'll watch
I
it.
can see it going bad. Yeah. Sure. Dark.
Probably check it out.
Okay. Next on the list. Oh, this one. This one it seems to be relatively popular here, and it is Love of Hill. So this is also known as Koroshi Ai, manga
Kamega
adaptation.
Kill.
Uh, it is manga original done by Platinum Vision. I forget what Platinum Vision did, but excuse me. They have a lot of good names in the voice acting category. Platinum Vision did Devil's Line. They did Dr. Ramune. Oh, okay. Gekijuban Servamp, Sayuki Reload Blast and Servamp. Okay. So it's not bad for the most part. Yeah. This is Love Kill. Let's see this. Please. Uh, so the story is she's a professional hitman, and he is also a professional hitman, and she's his target. Caught in a deadly game of cat and mouse. Will she fall first, or will he? So is the
What's that movie with uh Brad Pitt and
Oh.
Angelina Jolie? Mr. and Mrs.
Mr. and
Smith?
Mrs. Smith.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I I guess I'll check this out, quote unquote. Question mark. I don't know, man. I'll also check this out. Near.
This looks not good. I think you can have that one, dude.
I'm not gonna necessarily want to cover it. I'm just saying
No,
I'll
no,
check it
no, no, no,
out.
no, no. You can have it.
Fuck you, man.
Well, you said you're gonna watch it.
uh,
Yeah,
Toast.
the contract has been sealed, Spire.
It's too late. Yeah, I'm already getting isekai into
Yeah, no,
into
no
here.
thanks. I don't want this.
Okay, Dark.
No, go pass.
Okay. Next on the list here is Ryman's Club. Am I
What?
pronouncing it right? Rieman's Club. Rieman's Club? Yeah, Rieman's Club.
Where's Rayman's Club?
Yeah,
Rayman's Club, yeah.
what was the last
Were,
game that Rayman appeared in? Was it
were there like I don't even
Rabbids
know.
doesn't count.
That was one of the 2D ones. It's the last ones they've made.
So this is again another one done by Leiden Films with Asahi Production and Felix Film helping with the 3D CG. Rieman's Club. Rieman's Club is set in a badminton business group, depicting the two different aspects of daily life as a salaryman, as well as growth and conflict as players. The anime follows Mikoto Shiratori, a prodigy badminton player who suffers from a trauma following a loss at the inter-high tournament. He becomes a salaryman at the Sunlight Beverage Company and befriends Tatsuru Miyazumi, the best performing player and salesman on the team. Oh, so they're like company workers, but then they're doing this on the side, like they're doing it as like company coworkers as a team or something like that on the side. Is that how it works? I don't know how this works actually. So,
It's like
um,
it's like a company, like a baseball team.
yeah, they're just going out to like play when they have time as coworkers. I'm guessing. I don't know. But yeah.
Maybe it's like you ever see Employee of the Month?
uh,
Like baseball against the other like big brands. Maybe it's that.
yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. I guess I'll check this out. The premise seems interesting, but at the end of the day, like, isn't it just gonna be like I
Sports?
don't know. It won't have tournament arcs at least, right? Because they're already salaryman and stuff. They're not really doing
You
competitions, are they?
underestimate.
The ability of
You
Japanese sports
underestimate
anime to like pull this into
sports
competitions.
movies.
Yeah, to
Yeah. They're all
randomly
gonna like fucking quit their jobs for the
and
fucking
go back into inter high competitions.
yeah for the love of fucking badminton.
um, I'll check this out, but with very like kid gloves kind of levels. It's yeah. Near.
I guess I'll check it out.
All right, toast.
Nah.
Okay, dark.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Next on the list. Next on the list here is our second to last here is On Air Dekinai. On Air Dekinai. So this is a backstory about. This is a short series, I believe, right? Yeah. So On Air Dekinai is a short series about working in the back as sort of an assistant producer or an assistant director. Yeah, an assistant director at the TV production department at Tokyo Hachiko Television. So, set in 2014, the anime follows the adventures of 23-year-old Mafuneko, a newly minted assistant director who joins the TV production department at the Tokyo Hachiko's Television, only to discover that the glamorous and glitzy life of working behind the scenes making TV shows involves strange and inexplicable tasks such as quote unquote gathering 300 acorns and making a mosaic out of the images reflected in the camera lens. Despite being surrounded by chaos, setbacks, and weirdos, Mafuneko struggles to become a fully fledged TV producer. So this is a sort of like riff on. I believe the author was herself like an assistant, like producer, director kind of stuff, and she's kind of making a little bit comedic dramatization series off of her experiences. So that's what this series is. It's a short series, I believe. I might check this out. I mean, I don't think there's much to be lost by it. It sounds fun, so I'll check this out. Near?
Um, it looks kind of fun. I might check it
Mhm.
out.
Okay. Toast?
Nah, nah,
Nah. Yeah.
nah.
All right. What about you, Dark?
Uh, probably check it out,
Okay.
especially if it's like someone who's had actual experience doing this shit.
Right, right, right. Okay. And last but not least, we have 私は川尻児玉だよ. So this is another sort of not biography, but based off their experiences, right? So this is oh, I think we covered this before, right? We covered this in a news article before, but it is 私は川尻児玉だよ. Dangerous life hacker, dangerous life hacker no tadareta seikatsu. So this is a manga that's uh, getting made into an anime. I believe it is voiced by Yuki Aoi or something like that. Pretty much everything is being voiced by Yuki Aoi or something. The essay manga depicts the lazy, unhealthy life of Kawajiri, who loves alcohol and anything greasy, salty, or sweet. So this is just, another sort of what we talked about before with the Izakaya series or whatever, where it's just people laying down and being lazy and eating and whatever. Pretty much hits all the, you know, check marks for stuff that Japanese people love to see in a random slice of life series. I'll check this out if it's a short, which I'm assuming it is. But yeah. Near?
Um, there's no PV for this.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I might check it out. From what I'm seeing, the art in the manga is kind of charming. So if they translate it well, I might check it out.
Okay. Toast?
Nah.
Uh, dark.
Um, probably. I'll probably see what the consensus is.
Mhm. Okay. So that was it for our coverage of sort of, again, the non sequel, non children shows for this season. That was approximately 27, 28 series in total. There are obviously a lot more series if you count sequels, so on. In this season, there's like 40, maybe more. There's stuff as Mahoka, there's Arifureta, there's Takagi-san, so on. There's a lot of different stuff. Realist Hero. So check those out as well. And now, last but not least, we are going to, or our last section, sorry, we are going to go over all what each person is going to go over their retrospective on the previous season, as well as what their sort of general impressions are of this season. So, starting with Near retrospective on last season and sort of brief thoughts going into the next. Go.
Um, I thought last season was pretty good.
Okay.
I think it's one of the stronger seasons of the year, I'd say. Um, you know, There's some good
Mhm.
stuff. Some good new stuff. Some good sequels. You know, new Lupin that was nice. But
Okay.
I'm kind of not too hot on this next season coming out.
Yeah, it's a little bit. I did kind of oversell the winter season. I mean, I always think that winter season is on average like one of the
Yeah,
better
I mean, winter season
seasons.
usually has some good stuff in it,
But this
but
one seems a little bit, even for me, I like it's a little bit iffy at
yeah,
times.
it's a little mid.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's some stuff in there that could be good.
Uh,
There's some sequels in there that are all right. Um, but yeah, not a lot of stuff that really speaks to me. We'll see.
mhm,
Uh, I've got decently high hopes for Bisco, so
mm.
we'll see.
These and as I'm pretty much, yeah. Anyways, yeah. Well, I'll talk about that later. But yeah, Disco seems pretty decent, so we'll see. Toast. What about you?
What? What about me? What do you want?
Retrospective on last season and just brief thoughts on this upcoming season.
What was last season again?
Fall,
Fall.
Fall?
believe it or
Yeah.
not.
Do you, I mean, I'm not gonna be able to list out every single anime for you right now that was in the fall season,
Or
but you too.
is it four? Just four? I had last season. All was all right. I mean, I only had what 5 anime that I would put in my top for 2021, so it was okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was okay. It was all right.
What about next season then?
Could have done better, but okay.
Next season?
Next season, it's all right. At least the isekais are more are more comedy focused this time around.
Yeah,
Like
they're a
this,
little bit more self-aware, I think you would say, right? I would say.
better than last season's isekai.
Well, this season was a very low bar.
Shin
Extremely
Shinka
low
no
bar.
Shinka no Me sucks. Saikyo Assassin, I guess that's passable.
Okay.
It goes up, and then Shin Nakama, that's all right. No one covered what is it? World's End Harem. I don't even know if that's out yet.
Shumatsu no Haram. Yeah, it's
If it, if
nobody toast. Nobody wants to cover Shumatsu no Haram.
I
I don't
mean, if
know.
it, it's super hot garbage, but if it counts for winter, I'll cover it. Why not?
Okay.
I don't think it counts for winter.
Even though it was delayed until December.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
then I guess, yeah.
We'll have to see, yeah.
Selection Project. It's all right. Pride of Orange. I don't know, but I still want Nier to cover it.
Okay.
Yeah, last season is all right. This one's also all right. No
Okay.
standouts yet,
Mm,
or is there? We'll
all
see.
right. Uh Dark.
Um, I thought this season was pretty all right. I mean, if I'm including like everything, I thought it was pretty good. Like including sequels. I think for new stuff, it was okay. Um, but obviously when you throw in shit like Stone Ocean, it a bit better.
Mhm.
But yeah, I don't think wasn't like the most standout for me, but it certainly wasn't like bad.
You wanna
There's stuff I gotta go back to anyway and everything, so it's definitely a season that had more than what I got around to watching, which I think is usually a pretty good thing.
you
Mhm.
want a hot take on Stone Ocean?
Now, go for it.
Faro's Eye is just doing her version of a Miyuki Sawashiro impression. If that's the case, why not just hire Miyuki Sawashiro or let Faro's Eye do her own thing?
I mean, not every character that necessarily does that sort of, I mean, how do I
I
say
didn't I
this?
didn't get that impression at all.
Yeah,
I
it's
did.
more of
Sure.
like a general like bombastic sort of like like girl boss, I
Hey man,
guess,
I played the
is
JoJo
voice.
games. Miyuki Sawashiro as Jolene, perfect.
Yeah,
Faro's Eye,
it was
also
very
pretty good.
good, but Fire's Eye sounds very different. I mean, she's obviously channeling the same energy
Yeah,
because they're
She
playing the
kind of
same
has to, right?
character.
Because she kind of has
Um,
to, but it's like
and Jolene is like if you're not doing that kind of voice for Jolene, it's like, what the fuck are you doing? You
or
know what I mean?
JoJo in general,
Yeah,
or JoJo in
here,
general. Yeah.
here's my
like
second
Jolene
hot take.
especially.
What's up with Poochie?
What about him?
How could you go from freaking Kirei to Gilgamesh? I don't get that.
I
But at the same time, I
mean,
also get it.
they've consistently changed all the voices from the game.
I mean, I
Like
get it, but like at the same time, I mean, it's fine. But it's like, why'd you go from Kirei to Gilgamesh? That's
I don't know. I
weird.
mean, fucking to be honest, Kata Joji was like perfect. Like I
Exactly.
like it was very hard to imagine anybody else voicing Poochie, but like you know they've changed pretty much every voice from the games to uh anime.
I
So
guess they want the new blood, huh? Even though Tomokazu Seki isn't new blood.
yeah, I don't.
Tomokazu Seki is about the furthest thing. One of the furthest things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
New
Um,
blood to playing Poochie.
yeah. Anyways, so
Um,
yeah. No, anything
yeah, and
else,
then
Sark?
for this upcoming season, I think it's all right. I feel like I don't know. I feel like there's gonna be stuff that I said more of like I'll casually check it out, and then like maybe it'll stick. But if not a lot of those stick, then it's gonna be pretty mediocre.
Yeah.
Well, I
I,
feel
I
like
I get where you're
I
coming
don't
from.
think there's like a ton that has been like instantly grabbed me and was like, yeah, this is a must watch.
That's true. Okay. As for me, I just well, yeah, I pretty much again, I commented during Nier section, but I do agree with the evaluation of last season. Usually, I'm the type where I say, okay, there was a decent amount of stuff that kind of got brought up, but or sorry, wait, this season, sorry, this season,
Yeah,
there's like a decent amount of stuff that kind of floats up and it seems decent. The premise is we just have to hope that things don't kind of die by the wayside. And obviously, I think I have a couple of series that I might enjoy more than, say, Near, right? Especially in like the Sora series, Sorairo Utility, Soul Loop, Tabi-Hani, maybe
yeah.
even the other stuff like
Fire's calling me
Ito.
stupid.
But stuff, even the kind of cheaper value stuff, right? Like Irodorimidori, so on. But I do think a lot of the series this time around aren't as, how do I say this? They're not as wacky. They're not series that could go deeper, like further out. There are a lot of the series are just kind of like, yeah, this is just a slice of life series. It's just girls doing X stuff in a club series. That's pretty much it. You're just gonna relax. You're gonna watch this while you put half your body into the kotatsu and just warm up. It's those sorts of very relaxing series, but I don't want to say dead end, but they have a very finite amount of where they can go in terms of like say provoking thought or complex plots or and so on. Think that's sort of how I view a lot of these series this season. Last season was fine. I think there were obviously a lot of stuff that fell by the wayside and was not very good.
Yeah,
Stuff Ghost Game was a disappointment. Night Beyond the Tri-Cornered Window, I am stuff like that is, you know, there's a couple of stuff that wasn't very good, but and maybe some that could have been better. Tact Opus, right?
yep,
But the good stuff, the good stuff was any range anywhere from solid to pretty freaking good. What is it? Yeah, Senpai Go Uzai Kohai, right? That's all. It's gonna be solid.
yeah,
Uh, what was I gonna say? It was All Summer ranking was solid.
yep.
Uh, Komi-san.
I disagree,
If
but
you're
alright.
if you're a fan of Komi-san, I suppose, yeah.
Yeah, the thing is, if you are a fan of Komi-san, you can't like even if you're not a fan of Komi-san, I think
Yeah,
it's
if you're a
very
fan of
hard to
Komi-san,
like.
get help. How about that?
Yeah,
Yeah, you
yeah.
were fucked in the head.
Yeah, I think even if you're not a fan of Komi-san, the amount you can't deny the amount of money and like the presentation that was put into that work at least. There was what is it? There was Miyako-chan was pretty decent, and a couple of others. But yeah, I think the stuff that was solid in the last season's lineup, they kept going. The bottoms didn't fall out. The premise didn't die. The plot didn't die by episode 4. There are a lot of series that kind of had consistent value. So pretty good last season. This season seems again a lot more iffy, slightly worse than previous winter seasons. Maybe it's the COVID environment. Maybe people are just kind of running out of ideas. Some of the big companies, or they're taking small breaks while they're pushing for a spring season or making movies, whatever it is. But we'll see how it all turns out. And if you again, that was the preview show. Again, thank you everybody for listening in episode 186, Winter 2022 previews. And that's all going to be happening from the end of January to next couple weeks of the end of December to the next couple of weeks of January. So that's when they're all going to be releasing. So we're going to start reviewing them on. We have the 8th, right? So we might start reviewing on either the week after or just 2 weeks after. We have to see how the schedule kind of runs out, and we will keep you guys updated on how we're going to restart the schedule again after the new year and after the awards show. So just stick with us on our social media to keep updated. So do remember again, this is our last show of the year 2021. So this is the 18th of December. We will not be having podcasts on the 25th or the 1st of January. The next podcast we will be having is the 8th of January, fully in the next year, 2022. January 8th. So we'll talk about that then. And yeah, so I guess again, this is the last podcast of the year.
Happy holidays.
Yeah, happy holidays to everybody. Again, thank you all for
yeah.
another great year.
I have an
Yeah,
announcement.
Merry Christmas. More like.
Merry Christmas,
know?
motherfuckers.
Oh, the war on Christmas!
Yeah. What is it? Trying to kill Christmas?
Toast, what were you gonna say?
I have an announcement to make. I'm gonna be taking a
Aye.
break from the podcast for a while.
Yes,
So
I know exactly what you're gonna say. Yes.
Yeah, see you next year, dude.
Yeah, see.
yeah. So I don't know when I'll be back, but hopefully sometime next year.
Next year, yes. So Toast will be taking that break. Again, thank you everybody. Again, this is not just me saying it, it's from the bottom of my heart. Everybody, thank you for watching,
Merry
listening to
Curry.
the show, for the podcast, for another great year. We will be back next year again with the award shows where we'll be putting every series on blast. I think pretty much. So check us out there. And see you guys. So if you do like what we do, we stream our podcast every other Saturday, usually, for starting from 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time over at twitch.tv/4playAnimeCast. That's with the numeral 4. We talk about the latest and greatest in Japanese animation, anime, manga, light novels, web novels, visual novels, and so much more. We keep our live recordings of the podcast here on Twitch VODs as well as on YouTube, or 4Player Animecast on YouTube. So you can check out whichever format that you desire. Check us out on our social media for updates and more information on Facebook as 4Player Animecast, as well as on Twitter, handle at 4PP Animecast, all with the numeral 4. And see you next year.